Welcome to XY Craft Studio. Nora here. In this video, let's crochet some bubble stitches. Bubble stitches are often referred to as cluster stitches. This is one bubble stitch, and here is another one. This type of stitch is made by crocheting 3 or 4 partially finished double crochet into the same stitch, and then closing them together. What's a partially finished double crochet? It's a double crochet stitch that is worked until just after pulling the yarn through the first 2 loops. Let's start to make a double crochet as usual. Yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, pull a loop through, yarn over again, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Now, this is a partially finished double crochet. If we continue to yarn over and pull the yarn through the 2 remaining loops on the hook, that will be a completed double crochet. But now, this is a partially finished double crochet. To make a bubble stitch, we will need to make several partially finished double crochet into the same stitch. A crochet pattern will specify the exact number by indicating it's a 3DC bubble stitch or 4DC bubble stitch, or other numbers. You might also see some patterns directly write DC3 together or DC4 together in the same stitch, because a bubble stitch is essentially crocheting multiple double crochet together in the same stitch. Let's first take a look at how to make a bubble stitch in a row. Then, we'll see how it's done in the round. I like to start with a row of single crochet stitches as the base. Here, I have a row with 14 single crochet stitches. Turn the piece over. Based on your preference, make a few chain stitches as a turning chain. Here, I made 2, and I'm not counting this turning chain as a stitch. For the first stitch of the row, I will make a regular double crochet. Next, we'll make a 3DC bubble stitch. First, make 3 partially finished double crochet into the next stitch. As we mentioned before, a partially finished double crochet is a double crochet stitch that is worked until just after pulling the yarn through the first 2 loops. Here, one partially finished double crochet is made. Make 2 more in the same stitch. Now, 3 partially finished double crochet are made into the same stitch. There are 4 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through the 4 loops. A 3DC bubble stitch is finished. Here, this V shape is the top of the bubble stitch. If the pattern calls for a 4DC bubble stitch, we'll make 4 partially finished double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops on the hook. One 4DC bubble stitch is finished. Usually, bubble stitches will be separated by a chain stitch or a single crochet stitch. There are situations when bubble stitches will go directly side by side like this. This information will be indicated in individual patterns. Here, to finish this row and make something like the example here, I'm going to use a single crochet stitch to separate each 3DC bubble stitch. Let me first unravel the 4DC bubble stitch. And make 1 single crochet in here. Gently push the bubble stitch so the bubble puffs outwards. Next, let's continue to finish the row. 1 3DC bubble stitch. And then 1 single crochet stitch. Repeat until reaching the end of the row. Make a regular double crochet into the last stitch. This row is finished. For the next rows, I will alternate between a row with single crochet and a row with bubble stitches. Always check your pattern and follow its instruction. One row of single crochet stitches is finished. Another row of bubble stitches is finished. Repeat until reaching the desired length. Now, let's take a look at making bubble stitches in a round. This time, let's make 4 DC bubble stitches. One partially finished double crochet is made. 2, 3, 4. Yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. One 4 DC bubble stitch is made. Here, I will also separate the bubble stitches with a single crochet. A common mistake often happens here because the 4 partially finished double crochet were made into one stitch. The cluster might block the view of the next stitch, so it's easy to miss that stitch. To help see the stitch, gently stretch out the bubble stitch. We can see the bubble stitch is made into this stitch here. And the next unworked stitch will be the place to make the next stitch, which will be a single crochet in the example here. One single crochet is made. Adjust the shape of the bubble stitch. Next, make a 4 DC bubble stitch. And then a single crochet stitch. Repeat until finishing the round. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe for more projects, tips, and tutorials. Happy crocheting!